What's going on, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and today we're going to be talking about the results of a poll I did recently. As you can see on my YouTube page here, I posted the results of a poll you guys were kind enough to do for me. 100 of you filled out your a bunch of sim racing related questions, and I asked you to name some of your favorite channels. And yeah, it's kind of an interesting video idea actually, because I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I didn't want to exclude anyone. So you guys did the dirty work for me, and we now have kind of a list. What I did was I went through the results of the poll and took the most common answers. There was a whole bunch of overlap, a bunch of people got multiple votes, and those that got multiple votes have made it to this video. So let's go through these one by one. It should not take too long. There's going to be a lot of names you recognize and probably some that you don't. What I'm going to do is in the description to this video, I'm going to link to all their channels. So do yourself a favor, go through. You can just shift click the link and it should take you to a new page and prompt you to subscribe if you don't already. But these are all great channels in their own right, so make sure you subscribe to them all. All right, and this is in no particular order, by the way. Just kind of the first ones that came up in my poll results page. So GamerMuscle. So yeah, awesome channel. As we all know, most of us know, it's one of the bigger names. There's a lot of sim racing related and non-sim racing related stuff here, and just all around great channel. He does a lot of live streaming, and they're really funny, and he'll do these epic like 4-hour live streams, do a lot of racing and a lot of interacting with the subscribers. So GamerMuscle is a definite subscribe. Second up here, Ferrariman601. His channel actually inspired me to start mine, and we've connected via Facebook as well, and just all around awesome guy, great racer, and his review videos like this one here, the Alfa Romeo 33, is the best mod reviews, period. He'll spend an hour dissecting a car and just go into every last detail, and it's phenomenal. Also does live commentary for F1 races, so make sure you hit subscribe to his channel and turn on notifications. Who we got next? Driver61. So a whole bunch of great tips here, guys. This was a good choice by you. So a lot of things about driving lines and things like that. So Driver61, an excellent choice. Sim Racing Paddock, Will over at Sim Racing Paddock has been in this for a long time, former member of Inside Sim Racing, and gets a lot of new gear as we speak. I think he's test driving the Feel VR, which I'm super jealous of, and I hope that goes well for him. And or you're going to look back on this video in a year and be like, ha, that was funny. Who knows how Feel VR is going to turn out. Anyway, Sim Racing Paddock, great channel. Again, this is somebody else who does a lot of live streams and interacting with his subscribers and viewers. Very cool. Jimmy Broadbent, no surprise here. Look at that, 70,000 subscribers. Jimmy Broadbent, arguably the biggest single name in sim racing right now. He's awesome. He kind of likes pushing things to the extreme, so he did VR, drifting to the point where it made him throw up. You can see right here, he cranked the turbo on the Lotus 98T, 1250 horsepower at Nordschleife, so just likes kind of taking things to the extreme. Hilarious channel, awesome driver. Ricky Broche, yeah, kind of on the incline or on the rise. Ricky Broche, a lot of great content, and just seems to be getting like this massive swell of popularity, and deservedly so. Wicked channel, best thumbnails, by the way, best video thumbnails in all of sim racing, and yeah, great dude, and a lot of great content, a lot of great yeah, sim racing related videos. Next up, Nikki Team. So 14,000 subscribers is a crime. For those not familiar, Nikki Team is a real-life driver. He drives GTE and does a lot of iRacing on his channel, and his dad was a DTM driver. Yeah, this guy is a giant in real and sim racing. Awesome driver. Hilarious dude. One of the funniest sim racing... I'll go ahead and say it's the funniest sim racing channel there is. He's great. Make sure you hit subscribe. EmptyBox is one of the bigger names as well, with 60,000 subscribers. Dang, that's huge. Good for him. So yeah, this is a man that is not afraid to mince words when he does kind of an opinion editorial piece, and scares me a little bit, not gonna lie. But this Sim Racing 101 is something, if you're new to sim racing, you should pay this a good amount of attention. EmptyBox did a great job there. Billy Strange is next. So Billy Strange actually only recently started this channel, and reason being is he was with Inside Sim Racing for a long time alongside John Sable. That has kind of dissolved as of late, so Billy Strange started his own channel and has just been kind of experimenting, doing career with Project Cars 2 and things like that. But a fantastic driver, great personality, and I loved him on Inside Sim Racing, so nice to see him with his own channel there. Jorge Ortner next up. So a lot of Race Room focus here. Kind of get the latest scoop on Race Room, their newest content and things like that. And Jorge Ortner was a great choice by you guys. Just a lot of live races and Race Room based content as well. Next up, Inside Sim Racing. No surprise there. Look at those numbers. Over 150,000 subscribers there. We see John Sable. I hope John is doing well. Haven't heard much from him lately. For those not aware, he took kind of a he stepped away from sim racing content for a while to focus on family and career, and of course nobody can blame him for that, but we do miss Inside Sim Racing, so hopefully something is in the works behind the scenes. We would love to have them back. I still refer to Inside Sim Racing videos all the time. It really is some of the sort of de facto content for gear reviews, game reviews, that kind of thing. So hoping to see them back on the scene very soon. Next up, Race Department. So racedepartment.com is somewhere I go every single day. If you want to stay up on sim racing news, this is one of two choices I would recommend. As you can see, I can't wait for that. I don't know if you guys are going to be buying Dakar or not, but I'm actually really, really psyched. They released some in-game footage finally. It looks amazing. I don't know if it's going to be a sim or a game, but it looks absolutely incredible. But I'm getting sidetracked. If you want to stay on top of news, racedepartment.com and their YouTube channel as well. And next up, SimPit. So the second news source for sim racing is the SimPit. Sean Cole, formerly of Inside Sim Racing as well, runs this. So you can see these little 20-minute and 30-minute clips that he has. Most of these are the, he calls it the pit stop. I didn't know it had a name, to be honest. But every single day, almost every single day, I suppose, he does a little 30-minute catch-up on what's going on in the world of sim racing and racing games, and it's really awesome. It's the source, in my opinion, if you only have, a little bit of time to devote to sim racing news every day. This is the way to go. SimPit is awesome. Viper Concept, another juggernaut in the sim racing world. 76,000 subscribers. A lot of GT Sport, as you can see here. Seto Corsa online, that kind of thing. So, I find that a lot of my channel is Viper Concept videos, and I do watch them. I think it's really, really great, and a lot of great information here. The importance of setup, I strongly recommend that video for those kind of new to sim racing. Next up, we have Single Racer, actually a friend of mine. He's been with me on this channel since I had about 20 subscribers, I think. And we've since connected on Discord, and awesome human being and heck of a driver too. We used to do hot lap challenges to each other, and he kicked my butt in, I think, every single contest we did. And just a great dude, great content. Great to see that he got a whole bunch of votes in this polling, deservedly so. Dan's Racing and Simulations is next. For those not aware, Dan is one of my favorite channels. A super, super nice guy. Always responds to, if I leave a comment on his videos, he always responds and asks how I'm doing, that kind of thing. He's taking some time off. I don't want to get too much into it, but anyway, you can head to his channel and kind of get the backstory, but he's taking a bit of a break from sim racing videos to focus on life, but we hope to see him back very, very soon, and he is definitely missed. Dan, if you see this, focus on your health first, but we do miss you, my man. Hope to see you again very, very soon. Next up, Sim Racing Garage. If you're thinking to yourself, you have all this cash in your bank account and nowhere to spend it, give Sim Racing Garage a try. I love Barry at the Sim Racing Garage. Fantastic, super technical dude. He will take, an hour plus dissecting, and I do mean dissecting. He'll rip apart sim racing gear, tell you about the build quality of the parts, that kind of thing, and then test it. By the way, underrated driver. When you see him test his new equipment at the end of the video, that dude can really drive, and but his reviews of gear are second to none. They're phenomenal, and again, it will your spouse will hate you for watching Sim Racing Garage. He almost had me convinced to buy a shifter worth 1,200 pounds. I thought better of it at the end, but he is so good with his reviews that it ends up being incredibly convincing. Next up, Mitchie Hoyer. Again, this is a crime that he only has 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if the channel's new or what. Mitchie Hoyer, for those not familiar, he is affiliated with the Sim Pit. He's, I guess, friends with Sean Cole. And in sim racing, you kind of have hot lappers and you have racers. He is a pure racer. He's phenomenal. I believe he races in the Formula Sim Racing League, and just phenomenal. Like when I think of, kind of my best hot lap, he's faster than that and can sustain that pace for an entire race. Phenomenal channel. Shout out to Mitchie Hoyer. Love the content. Love watching you drive. Next one, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. My poor Canadian English. Jardier. I have been a fan for quite a while. Again, this is another channel that we've, much like Ricky Broche, that we've just seen explode lately, and he's finally kind of getting his due, and just seeing him get more and more popular every day. Love the channel, love the content. Again, if you happen to see this, I love watching you drive. It's really phenomenal, and somebody else that really gets the hang of thumbnails as well. So, giveaways. How did I miss the giveaways? Anyway, very cool channel. And again, I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Next up, Matt Malone. So I am actually not that familiar with Matt Malone. Somehow I slept on Matt Malone. But it looks like a lot of iRacing content. He is very popular, over 12,000 subscribers. And so if you're into iRacing, Matt Malone might be for you. And I owe it to myself to learn a bit more about Mr. Malone. And so that's going to do it, guys, for the ones you voted for. I have 3 more to add while I have your attention here. Channels that I follow, channels that I really enjoy, that I think you should be aware of. And this is not everything I watch, but just 3 that came to mind. Play Everything, probably the fastest hot lap driver I have ever seen. If you, I don't want to get too much into his videos, but he took the F2004 to Nordschleife and absolutely blew my mind. We've connected on Discord, and every time I post a video about, and I tell him, hey, Play, I just set a new personal best at blah, blah, blah. He goes, oh, cool. And then 10 minutes later, he has beat me by 5 seconds. He's absolutely incredible. Make sure you get over there and give him a subscribe. Yorkie65, I was surprised actually that this did not make the cut, but anyway, if you're interested in setups, this is the way to go. As you can see, he's got a whole bunch of different setup videos here focusing on Project Cars 2, but I believe if you go back through the channel, Project Cars 1, I thought he did some Assetto Corsa work, but I could be mistaken about that. But just everything you could need to know about setups in Project Cars 2, and I believe he's actually officially working for Slightly Mad Studios now in one capacity or another. And anyway, spend half an hour, learn about differentials, that kind of thing. Awesome channel. And lastly, I'm not sure again how to say this, Randall Mac. I promise you have never seen a sim racing video as beautiful as what Randall Mac can make. I don't want to play it for risk of copyright infringement, but trust me when I say you have never seen a sim racing video quite like what Randall Mac makes. It's just phenomenal, beautiful. It'll make you want to get back on the course and drive right away. You'll close out of your browser. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, I will add the subscriber links to the description of this video. Subscribe to as many as you can. They would appreciate the love, and you'll get some awesome content on your stream. These are all great channels. I wouldn't endorse them if I didn't believe in them. Well, I shouldn't say that. Matt Malone. I trust you guys on Matt Malone. But other than that, I have vetted all the other channels. And yeah, it's all good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.